Hi guys, live again. So the auction is going to go till Saturday morning. The Ratterator is going to come over to my place at 10 on Saturday and we're going to go live, and we're going to let the auction go the last auction go before announcing the pedal. We'll go live as well, and I'm just really looking forward to it. And I get 1/3 of the cost of the pedals that are sold from the Ratterator in cash. So if the pedal goes for $330, the Ratterator is going to hand me $110 in cash live the day on Saturday. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to plus is going to make improvements on my Ratterator. There's a couple things that he can make better on it. I want the same hype advertiser, but I actually do rather than just salesmanship on my part. I know that there's something called the Twin Assassins. There's something called I think it's called the Aurora Curtain, and then there's the Twin Assassins, Aurora Curtain, and the wall of ice. And these are names for each. The top middle knob is the treble. The left knob is the bass, and the bottom right knob is the mid-range. And I know from talking with the Ratterator that he has in my Ratterator has a capacitor for each of those three ranges. So there's a capacitor for the bass range, there's a capacitor for the mid-range, and there's a capacitor for the treble. I'm not sure which one has a name of the three names I said, which is which, but I know that those are the names of those three things. And having three capacitors, on the one hand, makes it simple for a Ratterator because he's got some that have much more than three capacitors, but I like mine having simplicity of just having three. But on the other hand, most distortion pedals only have one capacitor. They only deal with one frequency, or they deal with the frequency only with one capacitor. So they're really not getting full frequency domination like we get with the Ratterator. There's math to this. It's not just a word that we coined that sounds good and we just want to promote ourselves. There's actually math and science behind it. The full frequency domination means that between my three capacitors, one for the treble, one for the bass, and one for the mid-range, I essentially can do what I wish with any frequencies on the spectrum of hearing. You know, I can't go to the and X-rays and gamma rays and rays that are totally subsonic or supersonic. But within the sonic range, we have every frequency is able to be modulated, controlled, and crafted by the sound, person, musician or sound engineer that's using the pedal. In fact, the pedal kind of makes a sound engineer out of you, because when you buy the pedal, when you get one, you have these choices. So you're faced with the inevitability of actually using them. So it's not only that you may have full frequency domination when you buy the Ratterator, you get it whether you like it or not, because all the knobs on the Ratterator give you full frequency domination when you buy the pedal, whether you use it or not, or even believe in it or not, or know what it is or not. The fact is, once you buy a Ratterator, you have that. Your choice of use is your decision. Like Eddie Van Halen said, there's 12 notes. How you use them is your thing. Whatever you do with them is your thing. Well, there's three. There's the Aurora Curtain, there's the Wall of Ice, and there's the Twin Assassins. What you do with them is your thing, but they're still there. You still have full frequency domination when you buy a Ratterator. And that makes it unlike any pedal, distortion or otherwise, that's been made on this earth up until this time. So that's heart to heart about the Ratterator. I know I advertise it, and I've coined a phrase that's Porsche of heavy metal pedals, because it is. It's the rat of rats, and I've also played with it and shown that I get a good sound out of it, and I also have shown that I like the pedal. I've said that, but even if I didn't exist, the Ratterator would still be a kick-ass pedal. I'm glad I do exist. But the point is, it's not, the Ratterator isn't just hype and jive. It's a real thing, and it really is the greatest heavy metal pedal that has been made to date on this earth. And I wouldn't be saying all that if I didn't mean it, and I believe I'm right. I don't even mean it, but I think I'm right about this. And so get them while they're hot. What was the jingle I made this morning? I said something like, the sale's going on for a few more days. Come on up and join the craze. I got an idea that you sure understand. Get a Ratterator while you can. Something like that. Oh, I know. It was this. This is it. The sale of the Ratterator is going on for a few more days. Come on and buy one and join the craze. Here's a plan that you think you'll understand. Get a Ratterator while you still can. So it's a Porsche of heavy metal pedals. It's a Rat of Rats. Final auction hours are Saturday morning in Studio 666 at my house, with Jimmie and the Ratterator live on Saturday for the end of the auction. Love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.